Hello, everybody. Welcome to womenlines.com. Yes, friends, it is time to meet an entrepreneur who is shattering stereotypes. Today, we are thrilled to feature a remarkable female entrepreneur from Hong Kong whose passion and resilience are transforming her industry. I take this honor of introducing Belinda Wong, founder Leaders Corporate Service Limited from Hong Kong. From founding Leader Corporate Service Limited to becoming a technical book writer, and now the manager of the Startup China Club, Belinda's journey is a testament to her incredible passion and resilience. Leader Corporate Service Limited, a premier firm based in Hong Kong, is dedicated to providing top-notch corporate services, specializing in company formation, compliance, and business consultancy. They empower entrepreneurs to navigate the complexities of business with confidence in Hong Kong. So let's get prepared to inspire by her remarkable story of innovation and leadership. Welcome, Belinda, to Women Lines.
Hi, Charu.
Pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for your time, Belinda. So, Belinda, my first question, why you joined the corporate service industry?
Well, I was an undergraduate in sociology from the Chinese University of Hong Kong,
Okay.
teaching pure theoretical discipline, no specific job. So before I graduate, I consider what I should do after graduation. So I check, some professional examinations. And I stumbled upon the Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators. I took the exam, passed a few subjects at first, and then applied for a job in a company secretarial firm. I got the job, and so I spent years and years in this industry since then.
Fantastic. Must be a journey, and so much must have learned throughout your journey. Why you have not switched to another industry? In particular reason, you have been in this industry throughout. So was there any reason?
Well, most people don't know about company secretarial service. They think that this is a very boring and stagnant industries.
Correct,
Yes.
I agree.
You don't know it in your country, but in fact, it is not. The corporate law keeps on changing, and the practice also changed quite a lot. In a few years' time, the industry is completely new. This is very fascinating to me. So, take for example, in the 1990s, the offshore jurisdictions like British Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands, etc., are very popular. They have been used to hold assets for clients. And at that time, Hong Kong has also started building up itself as an international financial center. So many offshore companies, especially the islands, are used to get listed in Hong Kong. But since then, time has changed. In the past 10 years, the OECD and EU has introduced lots of global tax initiatives.
Okay.
The codes and also the procedures of compliance for British Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands, Bermudas have increased quite a lot. So it is time to consider whether it is still useful to use all these offshore companies just to hold assets. Of course, for Hong Kong, Cayman Islands and British Virgin Islands are still the most popular jurisdictions to be listed in Hong Kong. So many things have changed, and I like the challenge of change.
So yes, here we get that inspiration. Don't run away from challenges. I mean, definitely this field is not that interesting to many people, but we can see your passion and you have been a champion there throughout. I am sure so many companies must have benefited from your experience. So why you decided to set up your own company? It's a big task once you are settled in a job, you are performing your job well, you are growing, then thinking to be an entrepreneur, setting up your own company requires different set of skills and different set of mindset. How that happen?
Well, actually, I have worked in big audit firm and law firms. In those firms, the partners are not experts in corporate law and their practice, so they come to us for
Okay.
advice. And as the managers of the department, I need to, uh, conduct the know your clients meetings, put them on board,
Okay.
and then do all the work. Finally, send them the bill and follow up with payments. So it is not much different from running the business. So I've been thinking of why don't I give it a try to be my own boss?
Wow.
But before I do this, in 2010, I had make some preparations. I took the examination of Hong Kong Securities and Investment Institutes,
Okay.
and also took the courses of the Hong Kong Institute of Directors.
Okay.
Pass all those courses and exam, and now I'm a fellow member of these two institutes in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Top of this, I also got a MBA from the University of Surprise. So I thought I'm well equipped to do it. But before I actually started my own business, I had to calculate how many money I have in my pockets in order that
That's important.
estimate how long will I last without a pocket income. And because I focus on corporate service, clients need other services like audit, tax, and sometimes they also need to recruit staff and also hire an office. So I need to build up a network in order to fill in all the gaps for services. After that, I do it.
Fantastic. So it's not that, ladies, you think one day and you start the company. See the amount of hard work it is required. We have to do our homework. We have to upskill ourselves. We have to be aware about the facts. What is our budget? How much finance we are having and how we are going to balance if things are not working out. So much is there to learn, right? So how much time it took for you to do this homework and then you started? You started in 2010, if I'm not wrong.
Yes. Yeah, in 2010. I spent a few years preparing for this.
2 years.
And yes, a few years. And I decided to start it on a very small scales, not to hire lots of staff, and also stay in a small office to grow the business on an organic size.
Step by step, one ladder at a time, and then things bloom, then things grow. So, yes, it's all about, I think, the resilience, the power of that inspiration and motivation. First, the decision that, yes, I have to do, and then homework, and then that resilience to take one step at a time to make it big as we dream of, right? So, yeah, so much to learn, Belinda. So, Leader
Yeah.
Corporate Service Limited stands out in the business service sector as we are seeing the journey. What core values or principles do you believe differentiate your company from others in the industry?
Well, my mission is to provide quality service at a reasonable fee for clients, and my target clients are from overseas. In order to stay updated and also build up a good brand names, when I heard in 2010 that the publisher was looking for someone to write a Hong Kong company secretary's practice manual, I approached the publishers, got the contract, and then the first edition was published in 2011. And since then, I had written 5 editions of the practice manual, and also another title called Hong Kong Company Secretary Checklist was also published. So far, 2 editions. So a total of 7 books. Well, these help me to keep myself updated on the changes of law and also the practice that will affect my clients. And in addition to this, I have also started building up a large network in LinkedIn in order that people are aware of my company's existence. So visibility and good branding are key to the success of any business, I believe.
Great share, Belinda. So definitely, as you were aware about the laws, you kept yourself updating with the latest changes happening in the law, and that is the requirement for being in this field. I think that must have really helped many companies who were your clients. And yes, the branding and the visibility, that's the most important part of any venture, any setup, because that only leads to growth, right? So we have to inculcate that mindset of being a networker, being a brand for yourself. We have to talk about the business. You want to give any tips to women entrepreneurs, how they can do branding, better branding for their company?
Well, I think first of all, we have to define our core competence. My core competence in the corporate law and also the practice. And also, we must keep ourselves updated because since 1990s, when the offshore jurisdictions are popular, we have to know the corporate law of those corporate jurisdictions and how to comply with their rules and regulations. But as time changes, with more tax initiative, we have to advise clients to adjust their corporate structures.
Okay. So
Yes.
the core competency, I mean, whatever service you are giving, we have to make sure that's the best way we are giving. So that creates a difference from other services. And that's your brand. So wonderful,
Yeah.
Melinda, I must say that. So, other question I will love to ask, as an advisory board member of Unify21.com, what have you learned and contributed? Can you share more details about the company Unify21.com?
Well, unifiedgentleman.com is an association registered in Switzerland. Its aim is to ally researchers with investors in order that, yeah, startup and also the researchers, founders can have fundings. And the investors can invest in projects which will give them decent returns. In 2022, I was invited to be an advisory board member. Since then, I have been able to dig deep into the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and understand how countries all over the world are working together to improve the universe we are living in. And last year, Unify21.com organized the Uniplac Pitch Deck 2023 in Philippines. All of the pitching teams are from the Philippines. In the business category, I was one of the judges. So I was able to see the pitching performance of all the teams. Their performance was awesome. And they focused on improving the economic issues of Philippines is very, very creative and awesome. So I'm sure that with all these bright ideas and the younger generation in pushing forwards to improve their countries and at the end, all over the world, there will be significant economic development in the Philippines.
Fantastic. Sure, Belinda. We will be sharing the website details. Do visit, friends, because this is sounding so interesting that this company is there, unify.com, which 21.com, and they are open to researchers, they are open to entrepreneurs, and the investors are there, and they are having so many other programs. So I think it's a good news for entrepreneurs that globally they can come from anywhere. Is it, Belinda?
The
The
websites
geography.
researchers and entrepreneurs from all over the world. So do register there, give it a look, and gradually there will be new programs rolling out to let these researchers and startups know, how to apply for fundings and for investors, how to invest into the startup.
Okay, I myself will be definitely taking a look in it. And yes, do check out other fellow entrepreneurs. This is sounding very interesting. So, Belinda,
Yeah.
could you share a pivotal moment or experience from your entrepreneurial journey that has significantly shaped your approach to business at LCS?
Well, the journey is not easy because since starting my own business, every day there are lots of things to handle, and there are lots of frustrations because things are never smooth. So it is important to learn, how to handle our emotion and also frustrations.
I think
But
women,
yeah,
especially women entrepreneurs, have to listen to this. Yes,
well, I'm sure you know the number of female entrepreneurs are much less than
very
our male entrepreneurs.
correct.
Yeah. So it is not easy to talk to fellow female entrepreneurs about the problem we are facing. But fortunately, I have been able to line up with some female entrepreneur. There are some small groups so that we can just share our ups and downs with them.
So it's very important to have your own tribe, I suppose, because people who are themselves entrepreneurs, they will better understand what problems you are facing. It will be easier to communicate with them. So I'm sure this tip is going to help many. Make sure as a women entrepreneur, you are handling your emotions balanced way, and then you are having your own tribe.
Yeah, and also female entrepreneurs are sometimes being labeled as very aggressive and ambitious. Well, I think this is nothing to do with ambition because we just want to test, are we capable of doing the things we want to do?
Very true.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but many friends and our families just do not understand this. They will ask, "Why don't you get a job? Your expertise is still in demand." Um, Before COVID, I was approached by a HR headhunter. He asked me, "Well, there's a job which is suitable for me, and the potential employer is willing to buy your business." I said, "No, I'm happy with what I'm doing."
Okay,
So,
interesting.
we just stop there.
Okay. So yeah, we have to be very firm with our ideas. We have to be firm with our decisions. So yes, it's good to know.
Yes. It has nothing to do with money, nothing to do with ambitions. We just want to test, whether we are capable of doing things.
Very true.
And well, last year I had joined the Refab Women mentorship program in Africa,
Okay.
and I've been able to share my knowledge and experience as an entrepreneur with two female entrepreneurs from Cameroon. So gradually, I could see that there are more women entering into the business and running their own business. This is a good thing to learn.
Fantastic. And this shows that this movement is global movement. Through Womenlines, we are trying our best to bring women entrepreneurs under one umbrella and reach out to them and give them space to share their voices, to share their expertise, because we are same across the globe. Whatever challenges are there, we are facing same challenges across the globe. So yes, it's very good to have that network of women entrepreneurs and support each other and grow together.
Yeah, I would say that this journey is not easy, but it is worth taking.
Right. It's
Thank
all
you.
about taking that step. My last
Yeah.
question, Belinda, you have shared so much about your journey of being an entrepreneur. Any other insights you want to give? Like, definitely, it's not easy to be an entrepreneur. You want to share some more insight? What helps you to keep going and what motivates you?
Well, I think the most important thing is to, ask why not. When there are new things coming up, why not? Say, for example, in 2020, I was approached by the founder of the startup club to manage the Startup China Club platform in Hong Kong. Initially, I said no. I'm not an expert in event management. I don't know anything about startup. But then, because of the spread of the COVID virus in Hong Kong, then I thought, why don't give it a try? I may be able to build up some new networks. So I took it up in early 2020. And since then, other networks noticed the existence of the Start China Club. For example, in Malaysia,
Mm-hmm.
the Asian Entrepreneur Academy noticed
Mm-hmm.
startup clubs. And the founder, Dr. Joseph Lee, asked me to, help to organize a webinar.
Okay.
So I approached the writer of the guide to company secretarial practice in Malaysia to co-host a webinar to compare the company law of Malaysia and Hong Kong, as well as the different practices. And also, there's another organization called Private Wealth and Family Association, is also registered in Switzerland. The founder asked me to write articles on Hong Kong and entrepreneurship for them. So since 2022, I write articles every 2 months for publishing in that website. So this helped me to reach another audience in Europe. So why not?
Why not? I love
Why
that
not?
attitude. Yes, that's the spirit. I love that, Belinda. Why not? All the new opportunities you have tapped for yourself. And this is so inspirational and things to learn. And as an entrepreneur, yes, we should ask, why not? We should be open-minded and dare to try out new things.
Yeah, we should take calculated risks when new things come up.
Fantastic share, Belinda. Thank you so much. So much to learn from you. I wish you all the best for your bright future, for all success in your other ventures and other efforts. Do check out details about Belinda, friends. We will be sharing links to her books. We will be sharing her details about her company and other work. Do share with your network and let's create visibility. Let's grow this visibility across the globe and come under one umbrella and work together. All the best, Belinda. Thank you so much.
Thank you.